Well, hello, it's very nice to be here. Can I just say before we get started, because I know I sound like someone who would like olives, but I don't. People keep asking me, when are you going to stop talking about olives? When are you going to do your olive material? It's not happening! So, I've been trying to incorporate the L'Oreal slogan into conversations lately, especially when people are asking me questions. Like, why are you going out barefoot to take bins out at 2 a.m? Because I'm worth it. What am I having for dinner tonight? An out-of-date ready meal. Because I'm worth it. Why am I incapable of happiness? So the lift in my building at home, that has got a poster on it which tells people not to piss in the lift. It starts out talking tough. It tries to tell people that pissing in a lift is a crime and that you will get caught, but it does undermine that message where it says there may be CCTV recording in this area. May. And I'm sure, they're putting it out in loads of places. Clearly there must be a group of people that just love pissing in lifts. They're hedging their bets. But I've looked around in that lift and there's not a camera. I'm pretty sure there's not a camera. But what I have found in there before is piss. I reckon that having a sign that can't back up its threats is worse than not actually having any sign up at all. So, because what you're actually doing is you're just riling up the lift pissers. Now, because you tell them not to do something, now they can feel rebellious. Now they can pretend that it's just a mighty act of defiance against oppressive state forces. Now they have to piss in the lift. They're obliged to. If they don't piss in the lift, then they're just letting society down and letting everyone down and letting themselves down. I realise I've been thinking about this more than probably the actual lift pissers themselves. But so I am worried that this lift might be alive. Just like every now and then, when it thinks no one's looking, that no one's pushed any buttons, no one's asked it to do anything, it just goes up to the top floor, opens its doors, and goes back down. And just because it can. Just out of boredom, just to remind itself that it has free will to do as it pleases, not just commanded by cunts who piss in it. So, I was in Tesco the other day, because I'm worth it, and there was a member of staff with one of those big cages with wheels she was trying to carry through, and I didn't realise if I was in her way. And so, I can only call it an act of remarkable supermarket diplomacy. She just went, beep, beep, beep. She's just cosplaying as a reversing lorry. It was brilliant. What a wonderful country we live in. I've just moved down to London from East Anglia. I say East Anglia because if I say Cambridge, people tend to think I like olives. So, I love Cambridge, I really do. I'm really proud to have grown up there and aware of how lucky I was to, be around that much wealth, let's be honest. Most of my friends at school were much richer than me, which is how this voice happened. One day at school, this girl just came up to me and a friend just blurted out, "My dad keeps collecting boats and we've got nowhere to put them." Can I leave you guys with a knock-knock joke? Please. Yeah. To avoid making me feel sad, can you do the response bit for me?
Yeah.
So, knock knock.
Who's there?
Old age.
Old age who?
It didn't need to answer. It stuck itself in 3 years ago without you noticing. Well, that's me. I've been Kodi McBride, and hopefully will be for a long time yet.